So I have this little leather portfolio client provided to me, and he wants his logo on it. Kind of like that. So I don't know if it's obviously bonded leather or leatherette or naugahyde or something. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do this with regular heat press vinyl. So I suggested let's try gold foil. I have a lower temperature adhesive that we'll pull out of the plotter right now. And then we'll weed this, hopefully. This is my first time using this stuff, so this is an experiment. We'll see if this destroys this little portfolio. If it does, I gotta buy him another one. But client knows this is an experiment. He doesn't care. He just wants to try something different. And in the world of branding and imaging and getting your logo on things, it's oftentimes really difficult to get one of something. And it's kind of where I come in, is I've got a lot of specialty tools and equipment and experience that allow me to, knock off one or two of something, as a test product before people actually order hundreds of them. So let me finish this and I'll get back to you. Okay, finally got that weeded. It cuts and weeds fairly easily, like t-shirt vinyl. However, I wasn't expecting how tacky and hard to pull off the glue layer from the carrier sheet. So now that we got that done, we'll cut this to size, and then we'll stick it in the heat press for 5 seconds, peel hot, and hopefully don't screw anything up. I don't know, let's put this right in the center here. It looks visually centered from the stitches. Let's do it like that. I don't care if it's straight on there, I care if it's even with the stitching. Bust out my pica pole just in case. 5. Damn, I'm good. Okay, let's see if the heat press is up to speed here. 277. We got to do it at 300, so we'll just wait a few minutes. Okay, we appear to be up to temperature. So one thing you kind of got to pay attention to is what you're pressing in the heat press. Got a little built-in calculator and a plastic pouch, so this could go all bad. So I've got this piece of foil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it down in the pocket here, so it's between that, to add a little protective barrier, because ultimately this thing has to be in the heat press for only 15 seconds. So it should be okay. 300 degrees, not that hot, but in any case, let's see what happens. Okay, nothing melted. Peel hot. Oh, look at that. It worked. Ooh, but we do have an embossed line around there. Darn it. Okay, now the next step is cut a little piece of gold foil. That'll be big enough. Okay. Same thing. This time time set. I don't like this little thing. Set. Cross our fingers. This works. And then this apparently is peel cold. So remove our little foil protective layer. Check the calculator, make sure it still works. Never worked anyway. I guess you have to pull the battery out or something. Oh, on. Ah, 5 times 5. 25. Alright. Battery work. Thing works. Alright. So we'll let this cool off. And looks like it worked. Okay. Now for the big reveal. I just put this in the freezer. Here we go. Oh, no. How do I get that off of there? Okay. So we have a little bug and tar remover here. See if we can salvage this thing. Definitely won't be offering this as a, oh yeah, I can do that, no problem, and charge people for it. Since this is really just a favor for a friend, he won't care. And it's not real leather. So who knows, this chemical might have an adverse effect on the naga hide, but the errant gold foil does seem to clean up. So now I'm just gonna hit those shiny areas with some denatured alcohol to lift the oil off of it. And overall I think it's okay. It's, you know, missing some spots there. That looks like it has to do with the faux texture underneath, and perhaps because it's padded folder, don't have enough pressure underneath to push hard enough with the heat press. Hot stamp foil machine probably would work a lot better because it's direct pressure and there's a die specifically made in this shape. Might be something I would suggest, you know, hey, 150 bucks, we can have a magnesium die made and we can do all kinds of things with it. You know, brand real leather, do more hot foil things like this, paper products, you know, these binders or whatever. But that was an interesting experiment. Never used that material before. It's mainly for t-shirts, but it was fairly low temperature, so ultimately I think it was fun, interesting. Couldn't sell it, but everything's worth a try.